Hey, the infamous Joel here, and the first thing I'm gonna. Okay, hey, the infamous Joel here. I don't know what just happened. Somehow the music in my headphones was still on when I was sitting here trying to go live. I don't get it. Give me the hashtag live, hashtag replay. Let me know when you're watching this. And I haven't been live here in a little while in this group, so I wanted to just jump on this live today and give you some of my thoughts, give you some of my stream of consciousness, this little blabbering and blobbering that I do every once in a while. And sometimes you get value out of it. I don't know how, but you get it. I don't know how. So the last 2 weeks or so, I was working on the Epic Offer Masterclass. People showed up. People loved it. They enjoyed it. They got their Epic Offer written out, and they're off and running. And I'm glad that you guys showed up and you guys got your offers out there. Now you're pushing it. Now you're out there making some money or building out your back end stuff like we talked about on the call. If you're still interested in the masterclass, it is available on a replay, complete with bonuses and some group coaching bullshit on the back end. So you're not just going to be left alone. Natasha's here. How you doing, Natasha? You're not just going to be left alone even though you were not live. I'm not just going to leave you hanging and give you no support whatsoever. I'm still going to be around via the group coaching chat. Okay? So if you're still interested in that. But we're going to get into the point today because I know that's why you clicked. And I know there was a little bit clickbaity, this little title, because it's probably, a little controversial, the passive income stuff. You might hear some of that stuff online. And I fell into that trap myself when I first started. And I saw, passive income, work from home, passive income, set up these passive income streams and blah, 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 blah. You can be on the beach and you see the picture of the guru on the beach with the laptop and all the pretty girls and he's on a boat and all this other stuff. Or if it's a girl, she's like traveling all through France and Paris and everybody's like, wow. Everybody's like, oh my God, passive income, all that stuff. Let me tell you something about passive income, and you probably know my take on it based off the title of this live, but it's a load of horseshit, okay? As usual, I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to give it to you real. It's a bunch of crap. Now, when I first started off in the affiliate marketing world, then trust me, the affiliate marketing world promises passive income more than anything else, okay? Passive income out the wazoo. They love preaching that passive income stuff in the affiliate world, but it's no different in any other form of entrepreneurship online. They love talking about passive income because they know that's a huge pain point. People want to leave their 9 to 5. They want to jump onto the online world, the online business, and they're like, well, you can fire your boss and you can become your own boss, and it's like you can work whenever you want to. You can just make passive income in your sleep. What they don't tell you is, and I'm going to tell you right now because I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm going to tell you the amount of sacrifice that you have to go through in order to get to that passive income level. Is there such a thing as passive income? Yeah, it exists. But what they don't tell you is all the fucking work you got to put in to get to that point. Okay, when I made my first 10 grand online, it was the hardest push I've ever, it was like pushing a bowling ball out of my asshole. I'm telling you, it was bad. Okay, it was bad. If any of you are pushing towards that goal right now, or if you've even been to that goal, give me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how that is going or how that went if you've had experience doing it. Those of you that have done it, the 5 figures online, tell everybody right now, please, it is a grind. And if you haven't gotten there yet, it's okay, but it's a grind. I'm just warning you right now. That passive income stuff is years down the line. Okay, that is a long time from now. Get that out of your head. When you first jump into this entrepreneurship, this online business stuff, it is a grind, okay? It is bad. I went months without sleeping. I reached my first 6 figures in 7 months, 8 months, somewhere around that time frame. People are like, wow, how'd you do it? I didn't have friends. I didn't sleep. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I just ate, slept, and shit, just business. That's all I did. I just read books and watched videos and put all this together. It's like ideas just kept coming. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I stayed in here, stayed consistent. Stayed going live all the time, stayed posting, stayed interacting, stayed building up leads and relationships. And it's a pain in the ass. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, if you want that success, it will happen. Not it can. There's no hope in our vocabulary in the infamous mob. We don't talk about hope. We don't talk about try. We don't talk about maybe. If you're committed, if you're willing to sacrifice the things that you do have to sacrifice, it's going to happen. Okay, it's gonna happen, but it's a matter of going through that struggle, going through that pain, that initial, it's tough. There's some friendships you gotta let go of because they're holding you back. I'm just letting you know. There's friends I used to have. They go out to the bar, they party, do what I got. I'm sorry. Nope, I'm not showing up. I'm sorry. I'm working on my business stuff. Oh man, you've changed. Well, I've changed then. There's nothing I can't tell you. I can't do whatever you want to do. It just is how it is. Even family members, even some people that you really love and people that are near you, you're gonna have to love them at a distance because they're not in the same lane as you. They're not on the same boat. They're gonna slow you down. I'm sorry. I know it's controversial stuff, but there's some people you'll be at the dinner table. It's like, I'm building a business. You're all excited. You're telling all these stories. Like, today I built out a funnel and I made this new course and I can't wait till people buy it. And then they're like, nobody's gonna buy your stuff. Who would listen to you? They might care about you. They might love you. It might be coming from a good place. But at the same time, I know a lot of you have that experience, and it turns you off. It's like, here I am all excited about my business, and it's like, oh my God, you just shut me down. It's like, you're supposed to be supportive. Those are the kind of people that you're gonna have to love at a distance. You're gonna have to be like, look, I have dreams, I have hopes, I have ambition, I have this stuff I want to do. You're just gonna have to sit way over there. You're just gonna have to. Here's a seat. Sit over there on the sideline. You just gotta go over there. Okay, you have got to surround yourself with positive people. It's one of the reasons I created this group. One of the reasons I'm very selective about the people that come into this group is because it's lonely at the top. It gets lonelier and lonelier and lonelier. The more you work on your business, the more you strive for success and entrepreneurship, and the more you go for your goals and your dreams, the lonelier it's going to be. I'm just letting you know that right now. The lonelier it's going to be. Who is Bill Gates' only friend? Melinda Gates. That's it. His wife. That's it. He doesn't go out. He doesn't party. He doesn't have friends. Who's Warren Buffett's friend? Probably his wife too. That's an example. That's just how it is. Imagine business and your life being like a seesaw battle. Just picture like a seesaw, and your business is on the other side. You're on one side. Your business is on the other side. It's this balance. And whenever it's out of balance, whenever it's too much business and not enough you're going to get burnt out. Whenever it's too much you and not enough business, your business is going to suffer. So you got to be able to balance everything. Okay? Some things you're going to have to sacrifice, and some things, they can come along, for the ride. But it's tough. It's tough. So if you're in that place right now where you've been grinding it out, where you've been working hard, you haven't seen the end of the tunnel yet, you haven't seen the goals yet, you haven't seen income yet, you haven't seen whatever yet. If you've got a clear plan, you know what you're doing, someone else is telling you you're doing great, you have a coach, you have whatever, just keep at it. Just keep at it. It's one of those things where it's like you just keep hammering away. The results come later. They don't tell you that. The results come later. The passive income comes really later. Forget about that. I don't have passive income yet. I've been doing almost 2 years now, almost. I still don't see any passive income. Maybe once in a while out of the blue, I'm like, oh, look at that, some kind of passive income. But most of the time, I'm showing up every single day still. I'm working harder than I ever did at a job. Okay, so that's just not gonna happen. That's not in your future. Okay, you're not gonna I'm gonna be in an online business, flip a switch, and there's gonna be passive income. Forget about these fucking gurus. They're gonna tell you anything you want to hear. Okay, they're gonna tell you any shit you want to hear. That's just how they operate. Understand that they have a business too, and their job is to convince you that buying their thing is going to fix all your problems. That's what they're trying to do. So they're going to promise you the world. It's not true, period. If they say, yeah, press a button and everything's going to be fixed, horse shit. I'm here to tell you, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on all those messages, and none of it is true. Okay, none of it is true. When I actually knuckled down and started making money, it was because I was working my ass off. Okay, that's the reality. That's how it's really going to be. Okay, so I didn't have so much more to go off. I see some comments coming in. People are just agreeing and just nodding their head and saying, yep, he's going crazy again. He's losing his mind. But I just wanted to put that point out there. I seen a post the other day in another group. Somebody posted that they were working so much on their business that they were no longer happy, that they were just depressed, and they shared that in the group. And I thought that was deep, and I friend requested them. I thought that was honest, that was real, because there's so much marketing bullshit. If you ever spend time in other people's groups, not so much this group, I try to keep the marketing stuff out of here. I just try to have fun in here. But you go into some of these groups, people are just marketing out the wazoo. They got all these posts just like, who in here wants, $95,000 days and sign up here. It's like, oh God, it's the same thing every single day. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, you see those honest, blunt type of posts where the guy was like, "Look, man, I just made 10,000, my first $10,000 month. I am depressed. It's like I've been working my ass off." And I looked at him and I said, "I like that guy." You know, I like it's like that was one of the few times somebody has been honest about this business, this online business stuff. Yes, it is depressed. Like when I went through it, I didn't sleep. Like I didn't sleep. I was like, my health was deteriorating, my mental health was deteriorating, my body was deteriorating, everything. I was just like, that balance, it was way out of whack. My business was just overcoming me. Like, yeah, it was like, oh, you're making all this money. That's great. Yeah, it's great, but I never have time to enjoy it. I don't take my kids anywhere. I don't go on vacation. All I do is work. All I do is I don't even realize the money's in my account. It's like, holy crap, I made 18,000 this month. It's like, well, there it is. It's sitting there in my bank. I don't like I can't even enjoy it. I don't even buy anything for myself because I'm just working constantly. You know, so, and that's the reality. So if you think like, oh, I'm gonna like build this whole business, I'm gonna make all this money, at some point you'll be able to enjoy it. Understand it's kind of picture like a pushing a boulder up a hill. You're pushing this massive boulder, right? Like you're not strong enough yet. You're like you need to work out your muscles. You need to do push-ups. You need to do squats. You need to get ready to push this boulder up a hill. So you're working out, you know, in the beginning. You're trying to build up that strength. It's kind of like that. If you haven't made much income yet, you're building up that strength to push that boulder. Once you build up the strength and you start pushing that boulder up that hill consistently, at some point there's a top of that hill, right? At some point, the tipping point happens, and then whoosh, that boulder is just off and running. Your business is now off and running. Then there is a passive income element. Then there is the potential, hire some help, get people to help you out, get an affiliate program, get all these other things intact in your business, and you can sit back a little bit. But that initial pushing that boulder up a hill might take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, somebody just joined the 2 Comma Club. If you don't know what that is, just means he made $1 million online. It took him from 2012 till now. He just joined the 2 Comma Club, 2012. You know, it took him that long to make $1 million. So all these like overnight success stories and stuff, they happen, but they're extremely rare. The norm is working years and years and years to build up a business. That's the norm. So if you're not ready for that, if you're not ready for the sacrifice, just keep your job. Just keep your job. It's tough. All right, I'm always going to be on here giving it to you raw. I'm going to show you funny stuff. I'm going to tell you real stuff. You know, we're going to keep it light most of the time because I don't like this to be like some markety, salesy kind of group. But, you know, I always got to come in here and set the record straight, you know, because I'm not just always trying to push you and sell you stuff. I'm going to tell you what's really going on because I'm your buddy. So, all right. Oh, wait, Bobby said something. Let me see Bobby. Bobby said, I'd love to see a day in the life of the infamous Joel. Would be powerful to see what you do when you work on your business. It would be powerful, but it would be extremely boring. And I'm just being real with you, man. Bobby, I'm being real with you. It would be extremely boring if I would actually like set up my phone like this and put it in the corner of the room and be like, all right, guys, here's my day. I'm going to like work 12 hours straight. Are you ready? You're just going to see me shooting videos, like putting together funnels and like software and emails, like sending out emails, posting and stuff, and probably getting up and like grabbing a cup of coffee every once in a while. And that's pretty much it. It's not that exciting. It's pretty much it. I might sit down and read a book or something, but other than that, it's pretty much the same routine, mundane bullshit every single day. Occasionally, I might laugh. I might get into a room, a chat room, or what do they call it? Groups. I forgot what the hell the word group was. I might get into a group and I might start an argument or something like that, or I might like see a post that I think is funny and you might see a chuckle, but I just keep on moving. Like it's just like it's the same stuff every single day. It's the same stuff, and I block about 10 people a day on Messenger because everybody's trying to sell me something. But that's pretty much it. That's my entire day, man. Over and over and over again. It would be cool though, boss, especially if you explained it as you went. Yeah, I could do a little play-by-play commentary. Yeah. I could do a little, all right, so guys, this is what I'm doing now. Do you see how I'm like, you know, on Facebook Live and I'm just holding the phone up like this? Whatever's coming in my mind is just the bullshit I'm talking about. That's it. I'm just talking. It's just any old thing. Because people always ask me, where do you get your content from? Like, how do you get your content? How do you get your live content? And you go live and you're like, you have all this stuff planned out. And like, no, I don't. It's like, what lives are you watching? I press the live button, it says live, and then I just start talking. I don't know about what. I just talk about whatever just popped into my mind. That's it. That's literally it. So a lot of you, if you're looking for content ideas, 9 times out of 10, you have content ideas all day long. Stuff pops into your head. Somebody flips you off in traffic. Somebody flips you off in traffic. It pisses you off. Oh my God, look at that asshole, pissed me off, flipped me off in traffic, cut me off, and then flipped me off. What the hell? It popped into your head, right? Press the go live button and then say, guys, let's say you're a life coach. Sometimes life gets you down. Sometimes people flip you off in traffic and they piss you off and you feel some type of way and you feel all angry inside. This is how you control that anger. You just had a teachable moment just now. Turn that into your business. That's your content. Infuse a part of who you are into what just happened. That's it. That's all I do. That's it. Like, I just stories and like everything I do is just on the spot. Something just pops up in my head and I'll be like, I'll relate this to business somehow. And I'll sprinkle my own personality on it. And that's it. That's your content. That's your content. But you have a lot of people who go like this. You have a lot of people who go live and they'll look like a news reporter. They have a bunch of papers in front of them and they're like, hi, my name is Bob Smith and I am a life coach. I am a career coach. I am a relationship coach. I am a business coach, whatever the hell they want to be, right? And they're like, oh, these are my 3 steps to getting the relationship that you want today. So step 1 is shut up, shut up, shut up, stop it. Everybody and their grandma is online teaching. And a lot of you who are beginning and not making any money and all the other stuff, you're wondering, I'm teaching all this stuff. I went through so much to learn all the stuff that I'm teaching out there. Why the hell isn't anybody buying my stuff? I'm so, right? You're so frustrated. It's like, why don't they understand? I know all this high level stuff. I'm teaching it for free on my lives and right? The reason is because people show up for your content, right? They show up for the value you deliver, but they stay for the person you are. They stay for the person you are. Imagine me if I was one of those like scripted people. I'm just like, all right, guys, so marketing works like this. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Robotic as hell, like a lot of other business coaches, right? There's no difference between me and them. I'm repeating a lot of the same bullshit they're talking about. But when you infuse your personality and you're just yourself and you're talking about your day, maybe you're playing with your dog, maybe you have a story about your kids, maybe you have whatever, you're going to find that you're going to attract, like law of attraction, you're going to attract the kind of people into your world, into who you are and what your message is. They will stay for that. They will stay for the relatability. Say, I relate to Joel. Wow, man, he's kind of like me. He reminds me of my brother. He reminds me of my buddy, whatever. Right? They'll stay for that. And then you'll build a relationship with them. And then they trust you. And then they like you. And then they might buy something. You know what I mean? Then they might buy something. But there's no hidden contract somewhere. It's like, you guys need to buy something. There's a free group. I just go live and just talk shit with you. Just bust it up with you. Like one-on-one. We're just talking. That's it. You're in my world. You get to know me. That's it. I get to know you. You guys hit me up in Messenger and we have conversations. We laugh. That's it. That's it. If you think about it, like, that's the main reason you've ever invested in anyone in your life. You have a best friend, you have a brother or sister that you're really close. If they became homeless, if something happened to them, I guarantee you would do everything in your power to take care of them. Right? And that's because you know, like, and trust them. Probably love them even. Right? They're very close to you. So building those relationships is extremely important. And I don't see enough people doing it. I even see like experienced like coaches not even doing the relationship building stuff. I see experienced coaches doing the robotic stuff like that. I see that. And the only reason they're making any money is because they have a group of 85,000 people. You know what I mean? So chances are they'll find somebody to buy their stuff. But if you're just beginning, and when I made my first 20 grand online, my group was no bigger than maybe 200 people, 200 members. This group has fluctuated over time. I've been kicking people out, putting people in. But at that point, I had like 200 members in my group. I made my first 20 grand online. But it's because I was building relationships. I was just like honest, transparent, just being me, People were staying for the personality. They were staying for the brand. They were staying for the infamous movement. They felt the same way I felt. They've been screwed over by gurus. They've been wasting money on shit. They've been frustrated. They have family members that put them down. They have drug addiction in their past. Maybe they've been to jail or they've done things wrong. Whatever I talk about that I've done, that I've been through, and I'm open and honest and telling my story, they relate to it and they stay. It's the same with you. I don't care what your story is. You're going to find you're going to attract the people that are just like you. If you just get on there, share, be who you are, you're going to notice a big difference. I see another thing. Let me see. What is your opinion on semi-passive income? Can you tell me what you mean? Can you elaborate just a little bit? I mean, I'm saying like passive income does exist. I get it every once in a while. Like I said, like passively to me means I didn't actively work for that sale, even though that even doesn't make sense because at some point, I set up a funnel, a mechanism, something where somebody can buy. But what I mean is like they come through and they buy it on their own without me ever having to talk to them. It does exist, but it's a lot of momentum built up before you get to that point. There's so much momentum. There's so much autopilot going on, but it takes a long time to build that up. It takes a long time, a lot of effort. And I just wanted to jump on and warn people that that's not going to happen on day one because people have those unrealistic expectations. They get online, and then it's like, yeah, passive income. They buy like every guru that comes in front of them is like, here's the passive income secret number 1. Here's the passive income secret number 2. Here's the passive, like everything attached with the word passive income. They want to buy every single product that has that attached to it, thinking that there's going to be some magic pill, some magic button they're going to press and whoop, like money's just going to flow into their bank account. It doesn't exist. I've tried it all. I've tried it. If it does exist, holy crap, that's the one I haven't tried. And why hasn't anybody told me about it? Right? It's like I'm mad. Nobody told me. Right? So I've tried a bunch. Let's say I've tried a lot. I spent multiple thousand. Like I've spent more money than I feel comfortable admitting to. Like I'm embarrassed how much money I spent on all that passive income, easy money, inbox dollars, all that all that dumb shit like that. I've spent a lot of money on that stuff, and I'm ashamed of myself. Okay, I could have fed a small country in Africa with the amount of money I spent on the dumb stuff. Okay, so I just want to warn you guys that a lot of that is just marketing. Well, I warn you. It's funny because this is the only group on all of Facebook that I can think of where the owner of this group not only teaches you marketing, but warns you about marketing at the same time. I'm like, all right, guys, this is how you do marketing. But look out because everybody else is marketing too, right? I'm the only one that warns you about how bad the war is out there. Like it's a jungle. You've got a machete. Everybody else got a machine gun. Okay, be careful. Be careful, because the minute you think you're outsmarting them and you're a better marketer, they come to you with some kind of message. They talk to a specific pain point. They make you feel ashamed of yourself. They make you feel low self-worth and touch on your self-esteem. And like, you're not good enough. You need a webinar. You need this and you need that. And you're like, oh, God, I do. Oh, man. And then, boom, you're right there buying all this stuff. You're on the hamster wheel. You're spending all this money. And the next thing you know, you've stopped paying attention to your business a long time ago. Your business is just rotting away and deteriorating and just like festering in the garbage pile. Instead, you've now become a consumer. And what I tell you guys all the time, don't be a consumer, be a creator. Be a creator. Now, it's one thing to get a coach. Just a little, pat on the back. It's one thing to get a coach that can guide you through the whole process, or pick one guru and just follow them. That's one thing. I did that and it helped me a lot. But it's another thing to just be out in the weeds and like, everybody knows everything. Everybody knows more than me. I'm such an idiot. That imposter syndrome, it's real. To this day, I still have it. Everybody has it. Okay, if they don't admit that they have it, they're full of shit. They're trying to sell you something. Everybody has it. Okay, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, why would anybody show up in my lives like this and listen to me ramble? Why would anybody ever buy anything I put out? I'm just a worthless idiot bum, like jailbird. Like, I have all this stuff. I have all this baggage. So do you. We all have it. We all have it. But if you're not careful, if you don't keep that in check, you're going to find that a lot of marketers out there, business owners out there, they're going to attack that problem. They're going to pinpoint exactly what's going on inside you and get you to buy all their stuff. Next thing you know, you wake up, it's like a hoarder. You wake up, you have all these PDFs and programs and ebooks and courses and all this shit that you never needed in the first place. And you never even got through half of it. Meanwhile, your business is just rotting away. You have not even worked on your business. You kept telling yourself, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to add this in my business, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'll be good enough. And then you're scrolling on Facebook, and you're like, crap, I'm still not good enough. This guy said, I need 6-figure entrepreneur, builder, cake maker 5,000. I don't care what they call it. A Lollapalooza Part 7. You're going to buy it because deep down inside, you don't believe you can do it. You don't believe you can do it. There is a coach out there that can tell you, yes, you can do it. And it's not rah-rah like, hypothetical. Yes, you can. Fuck that shit. I don't tell you something that I don't truly believe in. I know, I know anybody can do this. I know with the right accountability, I can push you to it. I've been there. I've done that. I know everything you're thinking. I know everything you're doing. If you have somebody who's 20 steps ahead of you and you're way back here, and they're telling you, hey, watch out for that crack in the sidewalk there. There's a bump over there. There's a spider that'll bite you if you turn left over there. Oh, there's a car coming. Look both ways in the street. I know the path. I've done it. A lot of you watching this live right now, some of you have commented, yeah, oh man, that's so true. And all. You know what I mean? How do I know this? Ask yourself that. How does he know? Because I've done it. That's how I know. I've done it. I've made all the mistakes. I've been through all the pitfalls. I've done all the wishy-washy ideas that you have right now. I've had those ideas, right? I've tried those ideas. I've spent a lot of money on those ideas. They all failed, okay? And I'm not saying that every other guru's lying and every other guru doesn't have a way. I'm saying they have their way. They have their way. There's a million ways to make $1 million. If you start mixing and matching and putting all this other stuff together and building your own weird Frankenstein business, it's not going to work. Find one path, one proven path. One. It's as simple as that. You want the success online? Simple as that. There's one proven path that you look at yourself and you say, I can do that. That's the one I want to do. I want to follow that path right there. Find that person who's walked that path. Listen to everything they tell you to do and just do it. And that's it. That's it. We're complicated beings and we tend to overcomplicate things. But it's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. I know your mind right now is like, it can't be that simple. It is. It is. When I look back now, when I actually turn back and look at all my PayPal statements and all the money that's come in, I'm like, what happened? What worked? What did I do? I just followed one path. I had a mentor. I followed his path, what he did. And that's it. And I blocked everything else out. I said, hey, gurus, go screw yourself. I got one path. I'm just going to work on it day in and day out. And eventually it just hit. And here I am. And I'm just going to keep going, doing the same thing. It's very boring. The glitz and the glamour, and I'm not in Las Vegas. I don't have strippers all around me and telling you, woo, passive income. It's very boring. It's not very glamorous, but it's what you ultimately want, right? You want to pay the bills. You want to have a life where you enjoy your business. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to you guys. This is fun. I don't have to answer to a boss except myself. Sometimes I'm a little hard on myself, but this is what you want. This is the reality. This is the reality. And you have to block everything else out. Block everything else out. You want a path? I got a path for you. You want another path? Somebody else has got another path for you, but follow that one. That's it. Nothing else. All right. I've done ranting. I'm just going to read these last two comments here. Michelle says, love this. Also warn the troops about marketers. I've bought a shit ton of crap. As well. Michelle, yes. Go talk to Michelle. She'll tell you probably some horror stories, I'm sure. She's probably bought a bunch of stupid stuff. I don't know if she'll top me. I don't know. We'll have to look at our receipts and see how stupid our shit is that we bought. I bought some pretty dumb stuff. I think I could beat you on that level. Bobby says the only people who don't have imposter syndrome are actual imposters. Yes. I like that a lot. I like that. That's a quotable. I think I'll post that somewhere with your permission. Of course, I'll give you credit. That's a good one. I'll put that somewhere. And you're totally right. Yeah, but until next time, I just wanted to jump on live here. Been a while since I talked to you guys. Been a while since I've seen you guys working so hard on the Epic Offer Masterclass, putting together all the bonus packages and stuff right now so that you guys can have it forever and ever and ever and keep going back to it and be able to go out there and sell high ticket. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and be paid what you're worth as a coach. So, with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.